Thank you for joining me on this bonus episode at the end of 2024. My name is Bruce C.E. Fleming. I'm the Executive Director of the Tru316 Foundation. Our website is tru316.com. That's TRU316.com. The mission of the Tru316 Foundation is to spread the positive insights of Eden and related passages based on the research and writings of Dr. Joy Fleming and myself, Reverend Bruce C.E. Fleming. I want to show you the icons, three of them that we're using right now. On the right, we have the Tru316 Gold Medallion. That's a fun one. We've been giving out medallion awards now, and we're going to have one coming up this coming March, and we will present that in Orlando, Florida. More about that in a minute. On the left, we have the Eden Podcast. We have hit now 300 episodes of the Eden Podcast, and we just picked up another country, so it's now 136 different countries worldwide where the Eden Podcast has been downloaded. And the new images in the middle of the screen show a schoolhouse on the left. This is Larkin School, the little red schoolhouse where Joy's mother went to school from grades 1 through 8 in northern Wisconsin in a one-room schoolhouse, one teacher, and all grades 1 through 8. And she had a fabulous education the way they did back then. And on the right, we have a church that we're in conversation with, just representing several others. And the idea, if you look at the slogan at the bottom, it's bringing the schoolhouse into God's house. And we call it the Eden Family Schoolhouse. It's designed for 1 or 2 rooms. And in each room, there are multiple grades, first, second, and third grade in one room, third, fourth, and I can't count, fourth, fifth, and sixth grade in the second room with 2 adults, a lead teacher and an assistant. The concept is to bring micro schools into God's house. There's a big micro school movement going on, and we're asking the Lord to help us harness that for His glory. Well, let's take a look first at the adult education division, then we'll get to the family and church education division. What's been happening up to this point? Well, every week we have Tru Team. We have weekly Tru Team sessions with staff and volunteers all the way from Minnesota to Florida to Virginia and beyond. And we cover all kinds of activities. They're a big help to us with technical issues and more. And we'll cover any of the possible things down below here. So let's take a look. One of the big things we try to do here at the Tru316 Foundation is have expert interaction. We're dealing with those who are translators or influencers in how they translate Genesis 3:16 specifically, because it's made to look like God zapped woman in the Garden of Eden when that's very far from what He did. We've been doing dozens of visits, calls, meetings with scholars, authors, ministry executives on Genesis 3:16 and the related passages like Ephesians 5 and 6, 1 Timothy 2 and 3, a couple of passages in 1 Corinthians, and also one in 1 Peter. Number 3, donor member care. The website to donate is tru316.com/donate. And I did a count, and this morning we have received 1,001 donations from 100 total donors. 50 of those are monthly donors, and we're very grateful for that. That's what allows us to spend the time that we do working on this. We answer questions from those donors, from those members, as soon as we can. We take it very seriously. We do Facebook posts several times a week, and a lot of them follow there. We send out numerous emails and do blog posts. We have 1,088 on our email list and 1,575 contacts in our database. Number 4, the website, which is tru316.com. That website is rated in the top 10% in website traffic. On that website, we offer free downloads. We offer a shop, tru316.com/shop, and there are items available there. We also have the podcast can be played right from the website. So if you go to tru316.com and you scroll down a little bit, you'll see the current episode. And in that box, you can even scroll down and see past episodes. So we have a lot of people coming to the podcast through the website. A lot of other people go to their own players like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and the Eden podcast is number 5. So let's talk about that. So far, we've had 275 full episodes, plus 25, 50 bonus episodes presented over 14 seasons. We have 227, 358 total downloads from 136 countries. We have an international production team that we had to recruit, train, and maintain. And I've been making guest appearances on other podcasts and media platforms such as Facebook Live. Number 6 is True School Workshops. We have monthly Eden workshops based on the 4 volumes in the Eden book series. We try to offer the Eden workshop on Genesis 2 to 3 almost every month. And then those who take that can go on and take the Beyond Eden workshop, the Because of Eden workshop. And we have had people from 5 different continents as we count them up. So they're, depending on what the time zone is, they're listening early in the morning or the middle of the night from South Africa or Australia, from Northern Europe, and from across the United States. Mimi, we met, is the person who is leading those, and she's doing a really excellent job. We also have offered the True School Advanced workshop series. Basically, those are people who have taken the workshops and were ready to go farther. So we did a deeper dive on the hermeneutics and the homiletics related to these 7 passages that we talk about. And then there's the Eden Course. You can get that at theedencourse.com. And it's a complete online course on Genesis 2 and 3 with 8 videos, with interactive quizzes, and more. 7, events. Every Saturday, we have the first Saturday Q&A session. We've been holding that now for quite a long time, and usually we have 1 or 2 new people who bring their questions, and it's been wonderful to see how those who are regulars participate and encourage those who are asking the questions. We've had the last call, we had someone from London, we had someone from, 2, I guess, from England, and different places around the U.S. Another major event is our 316-day celebration. We've had 2 of them in Minnesota, and 1 now is scheduled for Orlando in 2025. And we're excited about that. Our guest keynote speaker will be the new president of the American Bible Society, Dr. Jen Holloran. And at that event, we're going to award for her lifetime of ministry the 316 medallion to Judy Douglas. A lot of you know what Campus Crusade for Christ has done over the years. The founding couple was Bill and Vonette Bright. And after they retired, it was Steve and Judy Douglas who led the Crusade ministry for many years. It's that Judy Douglas we'd like to honor. And that will be March 16 in the afternoon. It's a Sunday afternoon in Orlando at Cru HQ. We'd love to have you join us. We really would like to do that. And if you've been a significant player in the Tru316 ministry, we're going to have a VIP luncheon in advance with Jen and Judy and Joy and myself, and we'd like to have you there too. So to get a hold of us, contact Mimi, M-I-M-I, at Tru316.com for your reservations. That's Mimi at Tru316.com. Media? Well, we do daily Facebook posts to 4,500 Facebook friends. Also, we're on more than 50 small groups on Facebook. And our YouTube channel, let's not forget that. We've got 295 videos with 49,474 views, and we're now up to 855 subscribers. We get regular comment from people. So if you don't want to listen to the podcast and you're able to watch the podcast, that's available for you too. Now, we have a brand new division that we're opening up because that's going to fulfill our 360-degree ministry for the 316 Foundation. We've been doing a lot of, there are all kinds of adult education ministries, but we're concerned about the family education. What about the kids? What about the moms and dads? And what about their local churches? So, new in 2024 has been our development of the Eden Schoolhouse Ministry, and we're officially launching it in 2025. If you take a look at the logo, the Eden Schoolhouse logo says established in 2025. So it's by faith we've been putting that together, and we're going to be presenting it fully in 2025. What's been involved with that? Well, hundreds and hundreds of hours of research. What is the education situation? You know, there's public schools, there are private schools, there are home schools, and now we've discovered there are micro schools from 4 to 40 children in these micro schools. The secular world is developing them and heading off with them, but we would like to bring them into local churches. Number two, we developed a name, a logo, and a website for the Eden Schoolhouse Network, which is edenschoolhouse.com. Hard to say that without choking up. Number three, steps to engaging partner churches have been defined and refined as we've been engaging with people. We're keeping track of this. The idea is not to launch just one Eden Family Schoolhouse for 2 rooms of fantastic little children in the elementary level, but to do more than that. Our goal, our prayer goal, our fundraising goal is to be able to launch 5 schools in September of 2025. If you'd like to be a part of that, we can get you there by contacting us, and we will sign you up with the Eden Fund. We'd love to have you to be a donor to the Eden Fund. 4, steps to launch of an in-church local Eden Family Schoolhouse have been defined, and they're fun. So, for example, if the church says, yes, we're interested, we think we can do that, we'd like to have people come, we'd like to have people be involved with us, then we simply say, all right, what we'd like to do is to start a CATS team, capital A, capital CATS, which stands for Collaborative Action Team. And the Collaborative Action Team has 5 members that work together until the schoolhouse opens. Who are these 5 members? Well, one is a member of the church staff, so a church liaison person. And then the other 4 are from the local church themselves or from the community that's interested in starting that schoolhouse. Those 4 are, 1, a visionary who understands the vision and can communicate it well, visionary. 2, a prayer partner. This only is going to happen as God opens the doors. He says, you have not because you ask not. Well, we'd like to ask, and we're going to ask. The 3rd one is a student recruiter, and the 4th one is a reporter, basically a secretary treasurer who keeps track of the names and the dollars as we're opening up. And at the end of that process, then, when the schoolhouse opens, there will be 4 staff members from the schoolhouse who will take over those responsibilities. Another thing that we're working on is how do we recruit and how do we train the staff members that will be there. We're looking forward to a lot of boys and girls involved in these schoolhouses. You just can't believe how important this is going to be for them. We are going to encourage the staff to take the Eden workshop on Genesis 2 to 3. In that way, they will be able to bring the positive insights of Eden into their contacts and lessons with the children. Number 5, contacts, visits, meetings with potential partner churches have been held already. More are planned. So you can be praying about our contact with these potential partner churches. And partner relations have been established for curriculum content and potential staffing. That's the overview as of the end of December 2024. We want to thank you for your part in this ministry. We're really excited about all the things that God is doing, but there's so much more to be done. Translations have not yet updated their work to make it clear that God didn't curse Eve or Adam or limit women in any way. And we would like to continue to increase our influence and ministry around the world. Why? Because the pure water that springs from the Garden of Eden, properly understood and translated from Genesis 2 and 3, feeds the entire understanding of your scriptural knowledge, influences the life and joy of your local church, your own family, and your personal life.